I am late. Hello. Hello, everyone. It is 1 minute late for this stream. There's quite a lot of you here. I just started the stream fully, to be entirely honest, and was chatting for like 30 seconds before realizing you have to press go live. Oh, God, I can hear myself. No. There you go. Look, all right, it's fine. These kind of things happen to all professionals in the business. Don't worry about it. Oh, I've still got a tea bag in my cup of tea. Hang on. It's very important business. There we go. There we go. Cup of tea. Right, what I was doing was talking about Sprockbucks. We got Sprockbucks. Total cost now up here. Your crew, the amount of crew you have, how much you're spending on their training for their roles, I think, all kind of plays into it. So this guy's going to cost a lot because he has a lot of roles. And the more roles that you add, the more that each crew member costs. We have 8.56k on this thing. We're probably nowhere near going to be as cheap as this thing today because I kind of want to do like an airborne tank. And that means a few things. But hopefully we're going to have something really, really quick. And something with a moderately potent gun is what I would like to see. We're going to go new vehicle here. Now I am probably going to start recording now. We're going to go... We'll go mid-war. Yes. ASU, yeah, that's one of them. Sheridan would be nice. There's a lot of things to choose from. And I don't really know what to go for in particular. I guess we need a scale first. Hang on. Can we get something as a scale? That feels a bit small. What's a good scale? I'm trying to think of something as a... Should we just go for like an M41 A1 Walker Bulldog? That's probably a reasonable scale to start with. So the length of that is quite long. Jesus. Really? That's as much as 5.81 meters? That's how long a Walker Bulldog is? I really thought it'd be smaller than that. Huh. That's weird. Bye-bye, Teddy Space. Sorry. Tetrarch. Yes. I mean, that is probably on the smaller end of these kind of things. If I get rid of the sponsons and I make the width like 3.19, apparently that's a Walker Bulldog size. Obviously the tracks look a little bit... That doesn't feel right. Is the Walker Bulldog big? I guess. M24 Chaffee. Okay. You're right. Let's go smaller. Excluding gun, 5.03 meters. That's more like it. 5.03. Width is 3 meters? No. Is it? Is it 3 meters wide? I guess. How odd. Am I, like, just... Am I stupid? A tank's just wide? I always thought that... No. No, it's the kids that are wrong. That's wide. That's what. That's wide, surely. I mean, to be fair, that would be the actual, like, scale of the hull. If we went for that. Trouble. I need to pop out chat is what I need to do. It's really hard for me to read at the moment, and I am not doing a good enough job. There we go. Pop out chat. Then I can get my stuff on the thing. Not everything is TOG. What? The width is only to the inner wall. So that would make it wider, right? Surely the width would make it wider if it was only to the inner wall. I don't know. Let's just go with it, shall we? I'm going to make it just a little bit narrower. And I don't really know what to do with this. I've really not come here with any plans, is what I've done. Precisely 0. So that is going to be a little bit interesting. These belt segments already feel wrong, don't they? What does feel right? Something a bit more like that, I guess. M24 is 300 centimeters wide over the sand shields. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, that would make quite a difference. Reduce that offset. You are teeny. Are you scaling right? I guess. How odd. Try and mount it with an Avery howitzer. Goodness me. That would be a little bit on the ridiculous side. Let's go front all transmission. Ooh, that was interesting. I wonder what pneumatic suspension enjoyer will suggest. What type of suspension will they suggest? How odd. That would be crazy. That would be honestly crazy. Mounts. You look silly with that mount, frankly. Oh, wait. That's because it's full rear facing. I still don't really like it. Let's go with that one. Sprockbucks. There's a certain cost of how much your tank is going to be. HVSS, VVSS. You know, I don't think I've ever used VVSS. Let's go with that. Even if it looks a little bit silly, in my opinion. But there you go. We are at the biggest wheel possible for VVSS. Huh. Looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Looks a bit odd. It's not quite right. It's just not right. That is weird looking. I just think on a tank this scale, it doesn't look right, does it? Huh. Single leaf spring bogey. Yeah, sure. That seems like a good idea. That's just... It just looks odd. It just looks weird. I feel like torsion beam is the one that makes sense for this thing. You know what I mean? VVSS suspension. What have we got? What used? I mean, obviously the Sherman. Do leaf springs. It just looks weird. I think any of these are gonna look weird. Custom Christie suspension, right? Back off. I'm not crazy. Unless like what Boom absolutely donk it. Hell yeah. M2 light tank. Oh no, my mouse. My mouse has died. Cable, where are you? There we go. What has happened here? M2 light tank. So it does. So it does. Ground clearance. It's important to make sure that you have adequate ground clearance in all situations, for all walks of life. I don't know. It's not quite right. We're going to go grouped, I think. Let's go 3 per group, 5 wheels. I feel like this makes the most sense in every occurrence of the phrase. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The mount scale is huge. We don't need it that much. Let's go height. There we go. We can raise it up a little bit. Yeah, it's still clipping through a little bit. Colson would rule that illegal if we were in Zayfu. There you go. I also just think the width of this track is just a little bit too low. Let's go just a teeny weeny bit more in like that. Offset, spacing, diameter. More round clearance. Hellcat tracks. What are Hellcat tank? What do the tracks look like on there? 18. That's more what I'm thinking, you know. Should we do just one wheel, just slightly off? And then I don't know. Are they cool? Is that cool wheel? Whoa! Look at that. That's crazy. That's a crazy sprocket. Interesting. I think is that technically the wheel for this layout? I think it might be, legally speaking, because these are the internal belt segments, right? Yeah. Technically speaking. Those are your Tiger ones, those are French. Ooh. Now. Rubberized. Rubberized may be the way to go. Rubberized tracks. Because this is like Late Boy, you know? What if it drops into an urban situation? Is rubberized track the way to go? Everyone's just telling me I'm sprocking it. Please. Forgive me for my sins. What did I do to make you tell me that I'm sprocking it? No. I'm totally sprocking right now. How is Tabitha? Asleep. Right there. Right there. I'm pointing, but you can't see. By the way, does everything sound good? Are we all good? I've had wider trucks. I mean, it's gonna be a quite light vehicle. I don't think it needs the thickest things, thickest boys in the world. And you know me. I'm gonna stop this sentence before we get any further. Nothing good can come out of this one. If you know, you know. Did I? There we go. Already can't be German. There you go. I'm afraid it's not German. it feels super wide. That's wide. It is wide, isn't it? Please tell me that it's wide. Everyone, tell me that I'm correct at all points in time and don't listen to anybody else who says that I'm wrong. Because it's not possible. What is going on here? Why is there, like, a bit sticking up? Bulking out. Okay. Aha! I found you. There we go. A little bit. Everyone's agreeing. Fantastic. It's slim. Shut up, Demonicus. You're wrong. It is a width. It is indeed. It is indeed. I think... So for one, this is on the wrong side of the tank, to be entirely honest. We have a frontal sprock, and therefore that needs to go up there. Do we put the engine in the front, ladies and gentlemen? I think, potentially. You know? Sometimes, I think. Other times, I don't think. However, today, I think. If we go, like, smaller, 1.4 litre engines, let's go V10 or whatever. Or if we just put it on its side and just say that it's a slim engine. Even though the model makes absolutely no... Tara, I'm not lashing out on my viewers. I'm always chill and lovely. Please, give me space. Who else is spronking? Absolutely. Front engine, clutch, steering. Oh yeah, baby. You know what we doing. You know the vibe. You, sir, will be my driver. Hello. I would like, if I can, to, number one, let's give this a reasonable number of gears. 6 forward. Let's go like that. Yeah. Final drive, whatever. Let's just make it a bit bigger under the presumption that eventually it's going to be bigger. I don't know what we're going to look like in terms of the eventual thing, but let's just go for there for now, and that might or might not be a good size in a minute. That's too far off. I mean, our sprocket is like here. Let's split this and just make this look a little bit more sensible for a moment. It won't be hugely sensible. I'm not a very sensible human being. But there you go. That's a little bit more sensible. Just, don't lean over too much. Let's make that a V8 because I think it's going to be a little bit too compact as it is. There we go. As your lawyer, you probably shouldn't listen to half the advice you hear from me. As much as half I should listen to. Fantastic. It's not wide. It's too short. Potentially. It is meant to be little. It's meant to be a little light thing. So there is a world in which you are definitely correct. I acknowledge. However, for now, I'm going to stick with the width. And we shall adjust, length as cup of tea. Half of what you say is very smart. Doubt. Give it a railgun. Shut up. There are between 130 and 150 Sprockbucks. These are between 130 and... What is the conversion rate of Sprockbucks to US dollars, everyone? Or British pound sterling, if you want to appease the Queen. Sorry, King. That one's... it's been a long time. I really should have learned by now. What are Sprockbucks? Money! It's money. Don't worry about it. Sorry, anyone who was wearing headphones. Sometimes I just get a little excited. I shouldn't have said that. Ooh. Why is Jimmy coming with me? Go away. Stop doing that. These mounts need bits for them to be on. Let's go here. And no, that's duplicate. Extrude. There we go. That will probably be fine. Bring that down. Bring that up. There we go. A-okay. Now we have things covering that. Sprockbucks are 1930s US dollars. Interesting. Okay. Needs 3 reverse gears to run away faster. Unironically, not a bad shout. Driver in the back, bad shout. Now you have to kiss Hamish. Hamish, right. Let me just say, all of these times I'm joking about like kissing Hamish and stuff, never once has Hamish even like acknowledged my existence. Okay, there's no guarantee Hamish even knows who I am. So, I would like to say there is a high likelihood right here that, and this is my little headcanon for what's going on here, I'm so much of a freak that Hamish knows who I am, but refuses to acknowledge me because this is not how he wants his game to be represented. And I would not blame him. Not blame him a single bit. So there you go. That's my gag for today. Right. Now, legally speaking, I kind of want to keep the center line going here. What I'm going to do, let's merge these points where we don't need them. Let's clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Clean everything up. There we go. Fantastic. Am I drunk or is this normal? This is normal. I'm so sorry. So sorry for you to learn that this is normal. This is just how it is. Unless I am sad. But if I'm sad, I tend not to just make videos. Where are we? This guy's head is going to be sticking out. Poking out. And we need to deal with that. Do I go across here? Because I could do, let's just, for demonstration purposes, I can do that on this side, no problem. Or we could go a little bit higher. But either way, bro's head is just in the way. That would be the height if we completely encompassed it. Do we go open top for the front of the tank? Make a cupola for the driver purely so it can be a low rider. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I think if we go up a little bit more, but not quite all the way, like halfway, then let's go for... We're going to have to split this. Let's make that a vertical line as much as we can. Bring that up to here. Fill in that. Got 3 points here that I didn't remove before. There we go. As your lawyer, again, you shouldn't make it open top. I don't care about the law. Please don't arrest me. God. I didn't split that on both sides. Absolutely heartbreaking maneuvers right here, ladies and gentlemen. That is cataclysmic miscalculations on Patch Bit's behalf. The lawyers are going to be all over me for that one. There we go. And we need to remember to remove these floating pieces. Sacrifice crew comfort. We don't need crew comfort. That's stupid. There's a hole in the roof. There is indeed a hole in the roof. Thank you for acknowledging and identifying this. This side is fine. This side ain't so fine. Let's go and kind of do this. For now, we're just going to fill in these sides. I'd mirror off. Probably fine. Yeah, all good in the hood. There we go. Right. Tank. What is your opinion on Mark? Will you go to the same lengths as him as Hamish? You know what? Here's a little secret, guys. My name is Markiplier. No. I have another friend called Mark. And they're going to need to compete. So, Mark, Dev number 2, if you're watching this, we will compete in the fields of battle. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yes. Let us take off the roof, and I'm going to do a... Let's do that. No! What are you doing? That is not good. Not good at all. There we go. Mess Pocket is going weird. I bet there is a horrible mess of points somewhere up at the front of the tank that I am going to have to resolve. You got to 0. Don't know why I'm speaking in a horrible French accent, but I am. Yes, here they are. Awful, 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 awful. What is also going on here? Okay, let's hide the suspension and the tracks. There we go. Oh, how has this even happened? Okay. Sorry, we're doing rescuing the tank duty here. This is a catastrophe of all men. There we go. Hopefully that's all better now. Yes. Let's fix these points as well. That was trouble, is what that was. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll live with that. I'm going to keep those points up there for now. Didn't realize this is a stream. This is a stream. Marketplace, Markipliers. There's a lot of Mark going in here. What am I making? I don't know. I don't know, man. What am I making? Yoink. I'm going to shrunkle my sprunkle. E. 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 Right. Right. What was the key? There was a key. Which let you do, like... Was it H? We're going to go with no on H being the key. Do you know that you're in my immune system? Is this why I get ill so much? Someone said this. Flip the driver upside down. Oh no, I've missed. That is perfectly upside down. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I think we should have that. I'm recording this. This is going to look so stupid in the time lapse. Everyone, if you watch the video for this, keep an eye out for all of the absolute stupid stuff that I do. Because it will be in there. God forbid. Right. Okay. I've suddenly realised I don't want this at all. What I'm going to do, we're going to get rid of all this. And that as well. And we are going to do a bit of the old this. This is what I would like instead. And then maybe I don't really know. Don't really know what I'm doing at this point in time, everyone. We are miking it up as we go along. God, it's terrible. It's terrible. That's bad. That's bad. It's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. Okay. All right. Let it cook. It has a name. Thank you very much. It is Bob. That looks rubbish. Don't like it, don't like it, don't like it, don't like it. How can we fix this? Too tall. Too tall. Do you need to be set up so straight? I don't think you do. What if I make your legs go up a bit? Can I lower you down? Sorry, that's a bit of a revealing angle. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not cooking. We are not cooking with gas, ladies and gentlemen. We're struggling. Maybe that is the way to go. Panzer 58. Panzer 58. Panzer 58, what about it? I don't think I can use this information. Open driver compartment with a folding shield. You love wasting money. That's good. I love you wasting money too. That's very... Thank you very much for 20 Swedish kronas, I think, is what that currency is. If I know my currencies. Which clearly I don't. Otherwise I'd know what that currency is. Okay. Let's go for this for now. Bosh. Duplicate those and now go... Say goodbye to all of these bits. These bits are horrid. Oh no! Horrid, awful, terrible bits. let's patch bits. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing either in the game or in real life. We're losing it. We're losing it. And by it, I mean me. Cooking with wet wood. That is just a horrible phrase. Let's do 955. 955. 955. 955. There we go. And what does it look like if this was a cast bit? Cast bits. I haven't thought ahead enough to know what country this would be from. I also just died. So, are you proud? Are you proud that you killed me? Probably are. Knowing you guys, you probably would just be like, oh, he's dead, finally. That's kind of how this goes. Convinced I don't have an audience. I simply have a group of people who wish me dead at all points in time. Unless this is all just a bad idea and we go like that and get rid of a couple of these to go for a more squared off back to this. If we smooth that a bit, a patch bit. Oh, for goodness sakes! How many times can one man make one joke in one stream? A lot. Bro is the gar that licked the bread. What is that all about? Hello, Doge Man. What is going on? There is some absolutely Hamish things that you're saying right now. There you go. What if we... Does this need to be like an actual bit, or could this just be a little... If we built a little shieldy bit here, there we go. Because if this was some kind of hingeable lid thing, or maybe if this was lower, what if your head stuck out like that, and this had... my chat is not refreshing. Please. There we go. Make shield. I think no. I think this should be a lid. A lid on here is the way to go. I'm struggling. I must admit, I am struggling to come up with how this is going to be. Current plan. Bit goofy. But what if... No, I need these both selected. There we go. That keeps it even. Bro is protected from the front now. At least. Because then we could cut. Oh my goodness. Sorry. If we cut some little vision ports into this, that is kind of something. Then this whole panel, and we've got this much room for it, can be engine and engine-related activities. That is probably going to benefit from being some kind of maintenance-y bits. This, I think, needs to be flat with this panel. So that looks like it's one piece there. That's the one piece. Yes, fantastic. What if we go... Let's go... I think it's slightly better with that angle. I don't know. There's not lots in it, to be entirely honest. And I think if I just bring that down a little bit more, that'll help as well. I'm so used to having Discord push to mute that I am not ready when there is a moment where I start coughing. And I've just drunk a cup of tea which had milk in, and milk is bad for needing to clear your throat. So fingers crossed we can carry on without that getting too bad. Let's just start kind of shaping that out. Can we get much higher? Can we get much higher? Is that the reference you were making? Let's hope it was. Otherwise, I just seem like a lunatic to everyone. Well, yeah, nothing new. That's okay. The way it's done that is okay. I'm happy with that. Let's go shrinky shrink there. Can we get much higher? The points are all going a bit weird, but that's okay. We will fix that later. SU100P, what does your front plate look like? Nothing shows it. Interesting. You know what? I could do something with that, I reckon. If we lowered that down. Okay, no, not like that. Okay, mirror, extrude. Do that. Let's do that. Merge those down. There is a little bit too much smoothing going on right now. But then that needs to be smooth. I should have done that a separate piece. That would have been smart. Type in tank model, then 3D, and it'll show a 3D model on the website. That is handy. I will try that at some point. There's not much point in this side being like that when we're just going to do this. So if I go 907 like so, it's already asymmetrical. Forget about it. Forget about it. There's no point trying to make this symmetrical at that point. There we go. Now you can be at the exact same distance as that. Okay. You see, there's a plan. There's a plan here. I don't know if it's a good plan, but there is a plan. You... Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Split. This edge. Sure. Whatever. That'll do. Geometry is admittedly heinous at this moment in time. Ooh. No, that's not playing ball. Have the turret be offset to the side. That's... I will get torn apart by the wolves if I do that. You know the comment section doesn't like it when I offset my turrets to the side. You're trying to get me cancelled. Trying to get my YouTube cancelled. Utterly, butterly unacceptable. Look at that. Isn't that just horrific right there? Yes, I hate that. Let's just leave it and not look at it. Damn it. Turret offset. Oh. The comment section's stupid. Fair enough. I mean, I can at least blame chat in this case if I do it. So maybe I should. And extend. I think that's fun, isn't it? A little breakwater thing. I don't know. No. I don't know. I just want something more going on at the front here, but maybe we'll get there with a little bit more detailing. Indeed. Speaking of that, stop it. Stop it. I don't want it. I don't want all of your points. Where have you gone? Sure, that's fine. I want to curve this a bit more. Let's do the old 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Horrific. The problem is I can't really put a turret on the front hull because there's no room. We're already squashed for space. I'm thinking what I can do to add some visual interest to this bit here is I can just put some rivets on it. Reduce the padding, increase the spacing. Just to add a bit more definition to that as a plate. Because that's realistically, that's one piece, isn't it? The one piece, once again. Same joke, same joke, same joke. Don't worry, everyone. The same joke will be made hundreds of times this stream. Have no fear. What if... No. Okay. You see this turret of ours? I was planning on having it be rather large. So if we were to put in the old turret mabob, you can see how much space we can have for a turret. You know, the sky's the limit with that one. If we were to offset the turret, like, there's not really too much need to do so. That's the thing. Like, if we were to do it, it'd probably be off to this side slightly. Like so. It's going to annoy everyone. It's going to absolutely annoy everyone. Ooh. 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 Wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Look at that, Terra. Look at that. You like that, Terra? You like this geometry? You want to see my geometry? It's good. Tell me it's good. Tell me my geometry is good. It's such a... Oh, it's such a state. Oh, it's in such a state. Oh. Why is that not central? Oh, it is central. Oh, it's because that's not central. You. Can we remove some bits? Do. Huh? Huh? Oh. Huh? What's going on? You're not in the right place. Wait. 907. I swear I put that in correctly. Have you got to... Oh, have you got that here as well? No. How did that even happen? You've got two. Oh, for flip's sake. Right. No, not on that side. What about you? You're duplicated as well. Are you duplicated? You're not duplicated. You're not duplicated. There are a bunch of duplicated points. What was that all about? Can't stay here long because it's 3 AM here in Australia. Well, that's fair enough. Enjoy. Enjoy eeping. All right, calm down, Tara. Come on. Calm down. I've changed my mind already, by the way. Just to let you know. And I've also changed my mind about that. I think this one, boom, 716. That's not right. That was the spacing that I just set. 716, not 617. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. Now this face below needs to connect up. So we need to go bish bash bosh, bish bash. Bosh, bish bash bosh, bish bash bosh. There we go. I'm going to use an extrude. Bosh. Remove bits. What are you hiding? What do you mean? Jesus, Tara. Did I say 6'7"? 6'7". Very funny. Very funny, everyone. Very funny. Very funny. You're so funny. Then if I was to... that looks awful. Going back. I'm going back! There we go. Yup. Oh, this is going to frustrate so many people. Glorious. Glorious asymmetry. Glorious asymmetry. I love every single time I Google like a reference image of a tank, there's Sprocket screenshots that come up now. It's truly something marvelous. It's so odd. It is so odd. Very, 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 very odd tank. What if this was like... No, not yet. Not yet. That is simply too silly for now. We shall reserve some silly. And then... I mean, realistically, this back segment is likely to be fuel. I'm just debating like just a horrific step down. just like that. Sentinel tank. Oh, like an AC Sentinel, the Australian one, or is there another Sentinel that I'm not knowing about? I guess it is. I was thinking more T92 kind of vibes in terms of lightness and stuff. As a matter of fact, that's a great idea, I think, for the sus. Hello. Why can I not interact with the tracks and the suspension? Is it because of that? Yes, it was. What if we had way less wheels at like a huge space? Now, for legal reasons, we need to have the idler a little higher because Sprocket doesn't like it when you don't. But does that fit the just complete insanity? That's so weird. It's so weird. It's just so weird. I kind of like it for just how odd it is. I'm going with it for now, and we can always undo it later. Let's go for some side skirts. Side skirt time. Hello, Revo. I'm noticing chat getting quieter. I think I'm traumatizing everyone, which is good. That's what we're going for. So, supposedly there's 80 people watching right now, which, for the silence of chat, I think is quite funny to me that 80 people are just sat there looking at this in pure horror. And that is wonderful. I don't actually know how to change the armor plating yet. Like that. I'm probably going to do that for quite a lot, if not all of the tank. I'm gonna not going to lie to you. It's going to be light. It's going to be cheap. That's the goal. Exhausts on the sides. Yeah, I think it'll have to be done. I think it'll come out on top here, maybe. Oh, yes! No, I have a vision. I have a vision in my head. I've been playing SnowRunner, and I have a vision in my head. And to anyone who's played SnowRunner, that's probably concerning you. Rightfully so, to be entirely honest. There we go. Yes! Yes. So good. So good. Oh. Oh, good. Exhaust in between the tracks. Oh, that's devious. It needs a Brodozer stack. Is that like the vertical stacks? Is that what that's called? A little bit more. I think that clearance is a little narrow. I kind of need to get the clearance up a bit in order for this to make logical sense. I mean, that's still a bit on the narrow side. I think this whole frontal bit should probably just come forward and up a little. Let's drop the return rollers by like an inch as well. Make the fender loop all the way around the idler. What? All the way, like underneath? It'll drive on it. Then for now we'll leave that, I think. Exhaust in the crew. Yeah, absolutely. Just make this thing the most toxic workplace environment, quite literally. You have to sign a waiver to get in this tank, and it's nothing to do with the enemy. See, my plan here is quite on the devious side for how this exhaust will be run. And I don't know if it's going to work, but If we then make a split here, right at the hull edge, bring the top down a bit, and I think this whole side probably needs to go down with the hull. Then we do this. Okay. Split again. Straighten that out. Bring this down. Mud gets on the track, the fenders just explode. Yeah. It is a little bit. It is a little bit on the tight side with the track. Yes, you are correct. But we don't need to worry about that. We don't need to worry about it. I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe, just maybe, we do the old return this 4, 4, 6. There we go. That's kind of like in line now. Perfect. Now, it's kind of important that the underside doesn't show through. It doesn't really matter what the underside of that looks like. It's clipped inside of the thing. And we will extrude, shrinky dinky. Extrude. Go on in. Shrinky dinky. And then we need an actual some exhaust for for smoke purposes. What are you? Hell yeah. Look at that. That's cool as hell. How can I get that in there? I think, you know what, my best bet may be to have one of these, rotate it like so. Can I squeeze you any more that way? I can. Like, no. That looks bad, is what that does. There's a hole in the roof. Yes. Yes, there is. Thank you for noticing. I don't know. I don't know how we can get that to exhaust. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I would like it. I would like it. Can I maybe just maybe? I mean, is anyone gonna look? Is anyone gonna look? It's only you guys, you know. It's only you guys that would know. And you just won't say. You won't say, right? You guys won't say. You guys won't say a word. 21 on the video. I won't get a single comment. Alright? I'm not going to get a single comment which is like, guys, there's an exhaust clipped inside the... Not a single one. It's vibes. It's vibes. Use the KV3 vent. Oh, yeah. That's new. That is... Oh, it's almost so perfect. If we just go in a bit... Oops, that's a bit much. Bosh! There we go. Why is the smoke going that way? Is it just windy? Ah, it's just blowing the smoke right into the poor driver's face. It's like, oh god, no! Oh no! No! I will have him inhale toxic gases if I damn well please. Gen Z mobile. Hey, legally I'm Gen Z. Leave my kind alone. Oh, hey, look! The engine's actually under it! Oh my god! This is like the first time ever that this has happened. Incredible. I shouldn't whistle. That's going to sound awful on the stream. Caught myself very quickly. The type of things I do when I am not streaming these would make horrible noises. I make... I'll hum songs. Sometimes I'll even sing songs. You guys don't even know. How do you pull the engine out in this thing? You just don't. It just won't go wrong. It's that fantastic engineering. A-grade engineering from Patch and Bits Incorporated. Which is always exemplary, I hear. Unless you are Terra, in which case I live to make your life as miserable as humanly possible. Karaoke stream when? You don't want that. Hugh, I do not want that. No! I don't know where that last face edge I selected is, and I didn't see it, so I'm just gonna give up. Okay, that's not right, and that is slightly better. Bosh. Vent! 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 Vent, vent, vent. When the impostor is sus. And he vents. I'm Mr. Imposter. I'm Mr. Sus. I mean, realistically, actually, it's stupid. People are saying this is smart. No, it's not smart. Don't tell me it's smart. What would be smart is if it went the other way. Because then, if it was facing that way, you would get dirt, you'd get bullets, you'd get a lot of just gunk in your engine. And that's not good. I'm losing my mind more the stream progresses. I never had it to begin with, it's fine. I'm Mr. Among Us. Oh, you remember when you do you ever have you I don't really know what I'm doing with this one. I'm just gonna put something here. It's Greeble time. Greeble, Greeble, Greeble. Dunno. Let's just do a big old door. Let's do a big old door. And we will do that. And if I... Brain dead theory. Yes. Absolutely, I am brain dead. It ain't a theory at this point. I see your cries. Brain ratted. Yo. There are new hinges, aren't there? Oh, wooden box. Oh, a cupola. And that's not new. Hatch. Oh yeah. Oh, I've made that piece so many times. How nice. Well, the toe loop, US headlight. It's like a Cyclops. Italian toe loop. Ooh, that's so handy. I hate making those. Filter. A Feifel filter. Sure. Ladder. Nice. There's so many bits. I've got so many bits now. How do you even choose between these bits? There's our hinges. Because that would have to be slightly up and slightly backways in order for that to make a senseth, because then it's almost there, isn't it? It's almost there. Oh, look at that. That's close enough for me. That's close enough for government work. That is... Old ladies... He's hinging. Ladies and gentlemen, he is hinging. Is that going to work? I feel like I duplicated that and that's not going to work. It does work! Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Nice. Look at that! New hinges! New hinges. You should, in theory, be hinged as well. However, I've not really thought this through in terms of hinging this one. Let's go back with that, up with that. Now we have a bit of space. Have I even left the island? Was this some kind of Love Island reference? Stop saying I'm in the files! What's this joke? It's... What? What is going on, guys? Please. Ow, for Greeble's sake. It's not confirmed. Wait, no, hang on. That doesn't sound as good as I hoped it would. Oh, forget it. Forget it. It'll just be flat. I wanted to do some more detailing, but I'm lazy. Angle. Angle. Why not? What is going on? Goodness me. Streaming is just always a mistake, guys. Not even once. Never stream. Everybody is just a pure and utter lunatic. Down. Right. This is much more like what I would want for the back of the tonk. The problem being these fellas here need to come on out a little bit more. And we can use mirror on this bit, actually. And you can merge back in together. Don't need any extra points there. And we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Oh my goodness, golly gosh, it's everywhere. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh, there's so many points. I used the split tool and Terra's crying, and it's so sad, and Terra's crying. That's a lot of squares. Why are there so many squares in chat? Oh, you know what I've done? Oh, I shouldn't have got rid of those ones. Why are you not symmetrical? I shouldn't have got rid of these. I shouldn't have got rid of these. 552. Right, we're just going to have to re-add them manually. Ah! Ah! You do that. Shoot! No, that's fine. We don't need one there. We'll do that. And then that. And then that. And then that. And then that. Triangles! Yes! The power of triangles compels you. That. And then get rid of you, and build a little triangle there, square there. Boom. There we go. No, it's not mirrored. Oh, why is it not mirrored? You absolute flumbus. Oh! No! You! 907. Oh, I never did it on this flippin' side. Imagine dragons. I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my ass and I slap my nuts. Bosh. There we go. Some kind of penance. You can maybe do that. No. Lost my sanity a long time ago. I know. Penance. No. It's not worth it. Not even once. Not even once. Split tool. You know what? We'll do it manually. We're doing it live. Bim 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 bim. You gonna be mirrored? Yes, you are mirrored. Fantastisch. There we go. Bring that down like so. Okie dokie. Have I considered singing more? Should we do Patch Bits Law Drop? I used to do musical theatre. Why do you think I'm the way I am? That is why. And therefore, I've done it. I have done it. I've done my fair share of singing. I was once Uncle Fester in the Addams Family. Very insulting role to get cast into. Let me just clarify. It felt like a personal attack, but there you go. We're going to do fuel tanks. You ever do a pantomime? No. I did not. I did not do a pantomime. Look at the size of that fuel tank. It would require some hose to get to the front, but that's fine. A little bit of hose never hurt anybody. I should really think about what I say before I say it, shouldn't I? That is a freaky phrase. Make back doors painting into ramp? What? I don't know what you're asking for. You strike me as an evil wolf kind of guy. What does that mean? Canonically, Uncle Fester is nearly as durable as Superman. What? I can believe that. He is powerful. And he loves the moon. What kind of guy doesn't love the moon? Without it, the night sky wouldn't be even 1% the beauty. Otters are pretty evil. Whoa! Whoa! Fair statement, but also, whoa! There's a cat in front of my microphone now. You feel like Uncle Fester isn't my ideal role. What? Surely you jest. I was a fantastic Uncle Fester. I sometimes, even today, get stopped on the streets of the small town in which I performed this performance of of the Addams Family as Uncle Fester. And I will have people say, "You were great in this," and I'm like, "How the hell did you recognize me?" I wore a bald cap and stuff. But there you go. If you are but a dream, this. Guys, Fun Designs has won. Fun Designs has won. He's using the inbuilt parts. Fun Designs has won. Get out of it, Sprocket official losers. Oh, I'm gonna get cancelled for that. He's not custom modeling. He's not custom modeling. He's using the inbuilt parts. Get him. Look at that stowage, ladies and gentlemen. That's a stowage and a half. You could fit so many beans in there. I was playing SnowRunner, and there was a shop that was like General Store, and that was it was just called General Store. That was on the sign in neon, and there was one other word on the sign in neon, and it was just beans. Just beans. I was like, hell yeah, I feel that, brother. Beans. Oh, for goodness sakes. What am I doing? What am I doing in life, ladies and gentlemen? Has Coulson updated the gear calculator to include final drive? I don't think so. Oh no! Do I just take the... What do I do? What do I do with that? I don't know! I don't understand! I don't understand. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that when we get to it. Compartments. Stowage. Let's do a little bit of stowage. We're going to go back here, up here, across here, turn off mirror because I've done this wrong. There we go. And we will split once. Terror will cry. There we go. And we will go inside here, bring these faces out to there. Now we have a bit that is roughly the shape of the thing. Can we... I think if I do some maths here, so that is 87. That's 253. So let's do 253 minus 87. So that's 166. So let's take 125 minus 125. And let's add 166, which will be 41. And we'll just go roughly the same there. And then that should be roughly a conforming stowage box thing on the side there. Turn off use RHA. Please stop with your stupid little edges, wedges, face nonsense. Little boulder dash. This is cobblers. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I just need these to be ever so slightly shrunk down, and then we can get rid of those, duplicate them upwards. Just need 4 separate bits. Trying to do this somewhat snappy-like to avoid you all having to be here until the dawn of time. Yeah, good enough. That'll do. And then we'll add some... it's structural, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Some little handles on here. I think I'm going to just clip that in a tad. You know what? Not yet. Let's add them all first. You in. Yes, stowage. Fantastic. We have something. We have a lot of room here. I'm starting to get this feeling in my body when it's inside me. I try not to fight it. That's a Burnham reference, everyone. Can I bring that in? Fix that nonsense. I think that's like slightly better, actually. You're off fairly well. The mothers, after dragging me into boots, need some entertainment. Fair enough. The qualms of man. Operate the steering controls. Yes. We are so tanking right now. Sprocket design. Shall we go about putting a turret on this? Is that? Ah! I've called it ah. You know what? I should probably save this. Drop boyo. We'll come up with a name later. Don't worry. That will not be the final name, because it's a terrible final name, frankly. Your depth, not very deep. From the Depths. Hey, have you guys watched my From the Depths episode I uploaded the other day? Please do. It's not got as many views as I would like it to, given how much time I put into it. It's a good video. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Low profile turret. Yes, that is what I was thinking. DLC Biss. That's the name of the tank I was trying to think of. Yes. I mean, it was a boom. There you go. ELC Biss turret. Done. That's basically what it looks like, right? What we will do. Narrow that in. First things first, we will need to... Let's just raise that a little bit. Plunk you on there. Oh god, oscillating turret. Oh. Do I... can I be bothered? I don't... No. I'm not going to go oscillating because I have a different plan for this. We're going to go lower. It would be cool. It would be cool, but I think it can be cool anyway. I believe. You know, I want to believe. Let's get rid of this roof. That's what I want to do. We're going to bring these down. We need this front plate to be the tallest, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. You're going to want to face that towards enemy, because that's going to be the only place where there is any armor, if there is any. Jeez. So far, this is still very cheap. We obviously don't have our crew members in, but it's a good sign if we can keep the, you know, bare essentials of the tank cheap. Then that means anything we're spending on bits that patch that, you know. You know what? I can do this more sensibly. 500. There we go. And 900. Minus 685. 950. Minus 903. Minus 505. Minus 672. 67. Minus 998. There we go. Now, it's kind of already vibes, to be honest. What we need, what we absolutely need, bring Bring that forward. Bring that in slightly. We're gonna extrude this. This needs to have a hole cut in it. We're going to do that. The split tool's not going to be too bad here, because we have the old shaboom bading gum badoom badoo ba ba badoo badoom badoo. That's kind of all that needs to be there, to be entirely honest. Because next we're going to put the mantlet on, and that's going to be the only thing that really is in the way of the gun here. Ooh! That's my mug. We're good. Canon. The canon is can on. Yo, 6.7 millimeters. What caliber of goon do we want? Oh, what did I just say? Don't ask your parents about that one. Let's go for 76. No, yeah, 90 mil. Let's go 90 mil. We'll start with a 90 mil. We can always change. That's what I'll say. And it needs to be fairly lengthy, I think, for it to really feel right. We're gonna get the thickness of this part up. Add another static segment. Bring that down like so. Can we get that better? Yeah, we can do better than that. Let's do 65. You larger, like so, just for the sake of having a little bit of a visual separation. Should we go for 63 here? No, I don't like it. I don't like it. We're putting it back to 65. Error noise. Insufficient disk space to continue recording. That's problematic. Is there? Ooh. Huh. Gonna have to delete some things. Sorry. Sudden danger of running out of disk space. Steam. Have I got any games installed on the C drive I can get rid of real quick? No. Okay. I haven't emptied the recycle bin in a moment. Let's do that. What do we got? 307 gig. That should be enough to carry on. Okay. Don't worry, everyone. I don't record in a format that breaks if the recording ends suddenly anymore. So the footage is fine. We just needed to do that to carry on. So we're all good. Don't worry about me. We're all dandy here. Let's go 2,000 on the gun. Just kind of want it as long as the hull, I think. What about it? It's that. Whoa! Yeah! There's new muzzle brakes! Oh, sweet! Okay, I kind of like that one. I think that kind of fits it. Oh, yes. Yes! Okay, I'm happy. Hamish, all is forgiven for you not kissing me up to date. This is great. Actually, quality times are had by all. Man, what a great dev team. It is a team now. So many games killed too soon by teams that just could not do it. And so far, so good for Sprocket. Thank you very much. That's much better. I think what I can do, if we go and extrude these out... sorry. This is kind of a goofy, goober way of doing things, but if I take this entire face here, with like a degree of smoothing then, sure. If I duplicate that backwards, and then if I shrink it down, extrude that, and grow it. No? Maybe? Me, my nan? Maybe just my nan. It just kind of looks like a little bit like some fabric that's been draped over it. If I had like a little bit of unevenness to it as well, that might help. Just a little bit? Maybe? Possibly? Don't know about that. Hello, Specs. How are you doing today? Little tiny bit of armor there. Boom. Pretty sure I placed it on the non-recoiling part, didn't I? I think I did. How much penetration do we really need? 129 is kind of good, isn't it? Like, how much can we get? 142. That's also great. That's pretty good. Like, that's not a bad amount of penetration, especially for like, the era that we're designing for is actually technically mid-war. I think realistically this should probably be moved to late war, but can leave it mid-war for now. Okay, I think what we need, and some are going to hate this and some are going to love this, is more in the way of asymmetry. You're a moderator everywhere in your life now, Specs. You cannot escape it. It is an all-encompassing task that you must now complete for the remainder of your life on this earth. Think not your work complete. Think it merely biding its time, if you need not work for a day. Never shall you rest, no more shall you receive rest than I receive joy from watching you do such a task. Um... Um... M M M M M M M M M. No. Let's do that. And then bring this all back and up a bit so it's less pronounced. We're going to need to get rid of this and this face so that we can connect. Can you just go away for a minute? There we go. There we go. Wake me up before you go. You like so. You like so. There we go. Okay, you're now connected back up. You are the wrong way around. Flip. Fixed. Numpad dot. Oh. You can press numpad dot to focus on the part that you had selected. Cool. Thank you for that one. I didn't know that. That is useful. I will admit. Somewhat useful. Right. There we go. We have a little thingy. A little thingy here now. Marker weld there, I think, is going to be important. Mark, developer of Sprocket, Mark, anti-infantry. Oh, the dushka. I mean, hang on. I mean, legally speaking, that would be a cool coaxial. It's as big as the gun. My lord, look at that. No, I don't know. It feels a bit odd. It feels a bit on the odd side. I mean, what if we just like made this side completely different? It's just a little plain at the moment on that side is all. But that's no trouble. Let's go bring this back here. Lower it right the way down. Scale it so that it's slightly more fitting. You like so. duplicate these. Close enough. Get rid of those. No, don't get rid of all of those yet. Let's do this first. Like that. Then we can get rid of these two. Make this a tringle. I think it was that way around on the other side. In theory, that should be valid as a mirrored piece, but I've just redone all of this without mirror on because I'm stupid. So there's a chance that it won't mirror correctly. So far seems to be fine. I mean, do we actually need that? Could we just do that? It's kind of okay, isn't it? Workable. Workable indeed, I think. And then let's make a face, and then duplicate the face, and then remove the face, and scale it up a little bit. No! Why is it so big? No! I don't want you that big. Sure. Little handle, please, on there. A little bit of stowage. Every tank needs a little bit of stowage. Autocannon also on cupola. Jesus. It's meant to be cheap and light, guys. Autocannons are expensive. I'm imagining. Maybe not. Maybe the Sprockbuck cost is much lower than I'm anticipating, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be expensive. Oh, that's a wire spool. Okay. Kind of want a headlight. These just don't look spectacular on here, do they? I think we will have to make our own headlight. No worries. No worries indeed. I'm going to start by placing them back there, bring them forward. No! What have I done? I think I got rid of a part over there. I think I've undone it, but maybe there's just a bit missing from my tank now. Probably fine. We'll just say it's fine. Some bits. Duplicate this edge, bring that up. Okay, yeah, I thought it might do that. We're gonna need to do the old 211. A circle. Duplicate those points. Okay. Now we extend like so. We have a tangible light now. Make this shrink down as we go backwards. You know, how lights do on tanks. We can make this work. I can always scale it up if we run into a problem, but I think this is about the smallest we can go and still have everything be roughly usable. There we go. Oh, that's accidental, but it kind of looks nice. Huh. How's the cat doing with the current weather if it's like it is in France? Currently very well, because the cat is currently a house cat for the time being. We basically live on a construction site as it stands. Yeah, this is just rubbish. This is cobblers. The house I moved into is on a bit that is not finished. And so next week I need to do this stream today because they are building. Hey baby, are you a construction worker? They are building. They're building a road. Yeah, I'll do. We can always decal it up if we care, frankly. Bring you back. Bring you shrink. Go on up. There we go. What if I did... Does that look absolutely awful? Yes, it does. Come on. Come on. Come on! I wasn't even close to that point. Stop it. Stop it! Like that. I don't know. It's just it's too beefy. It's too beefy and it's not right. It looks bad. It looks wrong. It's rubbish. It's rubbish, gang. I'm sorry for letting you down. Oh, for goodness sakes. Oh, come on! No! No! Ah! Why are you selecting that? I'm not even close to that. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. I should have done this as like separate parts. I'm having a nightmare. There we go. Okay. That's not what I asked you to do, is it now? Come on, John Sprocket. You can play ball. That'll do. Maybe we make it a little bit chunkier for the sake of illumination. If we make it a bit chunkier, that will illuminate more. You would assume. Oh, okie dokie. Shall we get some crew in here? I think, realistically speaking, 2 dudes in here is probably what we're going to be looking at. 2 dudes in a turret. Couple feet apart, because questionable. It was Valentine's Day yesterday. No! For goodness sakes. Human Tetris time. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. They chillin'. I think, that could be less deep as well, which may save me a couple of Sprockbucks here and there. Probably not, though. Commander behind the engine. That would be a miserable seat. Absolutely miserable. Traverse laying drive. Gunner. There we go. I don't have a cupola, so legally speaking, I can't have a commander. No specs. That's how to get everybody to click off a video really quickly. People don't want to hear me singing. God forbid. I'm no Sabine Carpenter. Bean Carpenter. I love me some beans. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. Little tiny adjustable viewport. Beep, 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 beep. Me. Does work. Yeah. Okay, cool. Should be fine. That should be alright. Where is our traverse drive? There it is. That does make it cheaper to go... I mean, we don't need a crazy turret traverse speed, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty good. As it Oh no. Oh no. Oof. Okay, are we gonna play ball this time? No, what? Am I stupid? Okay. I don't really know what that was all about. but they are on the turret now. I thought you could put them on the turret floor and they would work, but that didn't really like it. Some people are saying I should use the periscope. Is there a periscope? I don't know. That can just be in your head. There we go. Good. What does it look like when we elevate and depress? Pretty rough, to be honest. Pretty rough. Let's bring this gun assembly four ways a bit. Actually, not the pivot point, just this bit I want. Is that going to be the whole thing? Yeah, there we go. That's pretty good now. We don't really need that much. In the way of elevation, do we? If we go elevation 10 degrees, depression like 8 degrees, it doesn't need to be crazy. It's like that's clearing the tank. Well, legally not there, I guess. That should be fine. And I think we're going to have a sufficient bit of mobility going on here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let us go add-on structures down here. Mirror on. What we want is a really small cube. Because this is just going to be a tiny little place for us to put some You got this silly little mount. I don't want the silly little mount. I just want the antenna. Maybe we just make it a bit chunkier. I want to hide the little rivets the best I can here. That's not going to turn with the turret. No, we're good. How's my day going? Good. It's all right. We are having a stream, and you guys are here, and that means it's a good day. Just don't get shot, I think, is going to be the memo with this ammo storage. Simply don't. Because, well, she's not surviving anything anyway, so why put the ammo in a place where it won't absolutely detonate? Right? You guys with me? Maybe the crew's not, but... Hello, Tabitha. Down she goes. Down she blows. Italian. Doesn't really fit the gap, does it? Kind of want something a bit more this shaped. That kind of fits the space we have. With this, like, not bustle, extendo bit, this top part, technically it doesn't fit, but that's fine. There's 8 more rounds, in a relatively close place. Then I think if we do a rack here, which is kind of that way facing, so it's accessible to the turret crew. And we'll keep that tunnel open for the crew to squeeze on through. Let's do a wall on the inside. I'm going to do it as a separate piece because I can, and it'll make my life ever so slightly easier. Bring this down. Bring it slightly that way. Just realised mirror is on. That's okay. Extend that across. Split that in the middle because we want to bring this like so. That'll be reet. Good enough, good enough. Bring that to probably there-ish. Yeah, that'll do. And then across. Just a little bit of something on the inside there. It's not going to save his life or anyone's life, but it's there. How's the crew member going to reach the ammo? Don't worry about that. He'll be fine. He'll be good. He'll be good. He's got it. Don't stress about him. He's just goated, and therefore will be okay. I mean, we could also to be fair, do a bit of the old shaboingle. Oi. Oi. Tomfoolery. Hello, Tetranaut. Willkommen to the stream. Would it look good? Would it look good if we had a piece? And I'm doing this add-on, but legally speaking, it's kind of going to be part of the hull. If we brought out a piece of hull here, and then we had very kind of boxy edges, is that better or worse? Without, with, I mean, unless we just turn it into more stowage. More stowage is always good. Everyone needs somewhere to put their beans. Bean storage. Duplicate. I will have to feed the problem child momentarily, lest she stabs me in the side and causes grievous bodily harm. That is one hell of a door. That's one hell of a door. I should have split this. Meh. It'll just be a big door. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're all good. And then let's do a little bit of nonsense as well. Just greebling. Greebling now. We're on greeble mode. Because I think this tank looks a bit boring at the moment. It's definitely, you know, a weird design, but I think it looks a little bit on the plain side. I'm stealing this off the AMX CLC BIS thing because I like it. I'm good. I'm good. My cat is about to kill me because I said I was going to go feed her and then I haven't just yet, but otherwise we're doing good. This is quite the crazy design at the moment, I must admit. Okay, hang on. Come hither, creature! Yes! Were you all well behaved? Hello. Oh, I got a pork pie. Pork pies are good. I shouldn't have bought a pork pie. I can't speak. It's good though. You're hungry now? Good. I aim to make everybody as hungry as possible every stream. It's a secret requirement of mine, is that these streams leave everybody wishing that they had pork pies. It's one of the weirder things that I do, but you know... you know how it is. Look at these smoke launchers. They're kind of cool. Don't know how well they fit, but, you know, smoke launchers. I don't know. That's something, isn't it? Well, I don't know. A pork pie is a pie made of pork. I can't really describe it much the other way. It's pastry crust, and then there's spiced pork inside. They're alright. Yeah, they're good. I like them. Unhealthy to a T, but there you go. So is most English food. And almost guarantee you that someone is going to be like, actually, they were invented in Spain. And I will be like, sure. Because probably. I don't know. I don't know if anyone actually wants to claim the pork pie other than us. I had somebody saying that it's not cheap at all, and no armor doesn't mean cheap, and that is true. However, no armor does mean quick, and this is meant to be an airdropped thing. So, for that reason, it has no armor. Not strictly for the cost savings, although I'm imagining to a certain degree that helps as well. But it is small. That's mostly where the cost savings would come from. Patch does not speak for us all. Yes, I do. Don't kid yourself. I am the singular spokesperson for the country of England. Nobody else would be willing to. Maybe reduce the wheel width. What if we only had one wheel per axle? And then increased the width. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no, the cat's returning. Oh God, please save me. Keep changing my mind about how these wheels are going to be. You just say, can you send me meat, ref? No. What a horrible thing. The cat is screaming, if you can hear that. Apologies. Or, no worries if you like that. She's now pressing her face up against the microphone. Thank you. I'm sure the viewers love that. Hooks. Sure. Why not? Wow. That was wild looking. I think if we did a lot more spacing than that. And then... I don't know. That's not great. Just doesn't look great. Yeah. Yeah. Good night, Tetranaut. Fare thee well. Have a nice wherever you do. What? None of that made any sense. Where's my dang YouTube tab? There it is. Very nice. The cat, unfortunately, can't read chat, everyone. I'm sorry. Everyone's putting meow in chat, but that's... The cat can't hear, I'm afraid, the chat, and she definitely can't read English. So, unfortunately, it's unlikely that there's going to be any success. For goodness sakes. I don't know. What else do I even do? I mean, viewport's on here. I've been putting it off because it scares me. I don't know. That looks bad, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. In my onion. Bad. Bad. Okay, add-on structures. Let's do it this way instead. Tara, you return. Welcome back. They've been questioning your absence. Especially with my terrible, terrible habits in this game. You must be here to get angry at me. For nobody else would do. There is only one who can share such a righteous fury. At the absence of sense and logic in the way that I do my things, which I aim to bring forth in every essence of my being. In this quarterly sales report, I will detail how I will burn this company to the ground. Patch and Bits Incorporated. Bits died in an industrial wafering accident. 'Tis only I now. No! No! I don't even know. Oh, it's going to be impossible to get them symmetrical. I should have done this on the same part. Oh, I still can. Right. Faces, duplicate. Turn mirror off, then duplicate. We're at 150. Let's go minus 150. Then in theory, if we turn mirror back on... No, not quite. Shoot. It seems to just be these ones. Minus 83. Yeah, those are 84. Goodness me. Perfect! Yes! Okay, fantastic. Gang, I'm tired. Gang, I am sleepy. We're in struggling territory right now. No! Don't delete the points, you muppet. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is any good. It's probably not. That's something. Oh. I feel like it's still really boring. And I feel like I don't know what to do to make it not look boring anymore. I don't know. I don't know. What we got? We got some ridiculous paint schemes in here. Kind of like the green. Careful, the cat will come back. Whee. I don't know, something about those lines. Cable. Problem is, I'm not very good at making canvas. Ooh, you do actually make a good point though, because if I did instead of that, if we went up here, for instance, with a bit of metal, and we did like this. Because it's like if we did it with canvas, but it's the metal frame that the canvas would sit on. Oh, I hate this. I wish there was a button where I could just make them a different structure, because I'm going to have to make a whole fresh structure, I reckon. Otherwise, it's just going to be saving something that doesn't really need to be saved for the sake of a few moments' convenience. Not really worth it. I'm going to just try and match the shape for now, and then we will just scale it appropriately when we get to the front. Why have you done that, you goofy goober? Oh, you weren't on mirror. Oh, you were on mirror. Oh, you aren't the right rotation. What has happened? What? What? No, you are mirrored. What are you doing? Why have you done that? What? Oh, it's because the two sides of the turret aren't symmetrical, you absolute goober. Oh, guys, how didn't you tell me that this was my fault? You guys should have known that I made that mistake. And that's a perfectly reasonable thing for me to say. Something. Is that even good? Is that even any good? I don't know. I don't rightfully know, sir. Don't rightfully know, sir. Make an assessment. Oh, I just don't know. Can I wangle something lazy for canvas? I don't mind the canvas being just chilling there, muck chilling. Kind of works. Just, you know, use your imagination. It's fine. Don't really need a ladder anywhere on this thing. It's so small. You just kind of be able to step up on it. Yeah, I mean, if you were stood up, it's like knee height, the hull, isn't it? It's not tall in the slightest. Why are you all the way over there, Jimmy? Jimmy? Okay, quite a lot more than knee height, but yeah, you can get on that quite easy. That wouldn't be hard. And this guy's not too tall anyway, so Jacob, that's the sprocket name for him. I'm too fly-out coded, despite the fact that I've not built anything in fly-out in like a gajillion years. You know what? You just need to you just need to have the gun travel thing up if you want to open that hatch. It's fine. It's fine. Just move it out the way. It's a maneuvering part. It'll be all good. It's not long enough, but you know, who cares? Who cares? No one's looking. No one's paying any attention. It's all right. Log. Tactical log's probably too heavy for the old airdrop thing. My phone is going crazy. Anything important? No. Fantastic. Good to know. I love it when it's complete nonsense. Fuel filler cap. The fuel tank's kind of in there. Sure. We could add a coaxial gun. I like it would just have to be very small. A little tiny 7mm gun. Where are these bits of metal coming from that are doing that? I don't know. It's just there's just a weird bit of geometry going on. Why do you stick out? Oh, this whole thing is terrible and off. How have I never noticed that? Why are there two? Why? Why? So long as those are the same, we're fine. It'll look good enough. Sorry everyone, I've gone very quiet. I'm trying to make a coaxial gun look not complete garbage. Did I not put the... It is on the turret. Oh, on the mantlet. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. That's fun. That's a bit of fun. That's a little tiny little bit of fun. That's going to cause problems, isn't it? Nah, it's fine. It's good enough. Good enough. Close enough for government work. We'll be alright. Duplicate that. Just bring that down there. We're just going to be super lazy and make sure there's not a direct hole in here. Look, guys, it's mounted to the gun. Don't worry about the fact that it doesn't move with the gun. It's mounted to the gun. That's how it works. It's not just a magical floating piece of metal that I've put here for the sake of not having a gap directly into the turret. Shush, and don't think about it too much. It's fine. It's all good. Okay. Okay. Have I sorted gearing? Hell no. Don't know how to sort the gearing, to be entirely truthful. I'm going to plug the numbers into Sprocket Calculator like I always do and pray that the number it gives me does something. I think I have 8 cylinders, don't I? Yes. Clutch braking. That feels horribly off. Why is it telling me to zoom? I don't want to zoom. I feel like this is very wrong. Just to forewarn you. Oops. It's almost certainly horrifically wrong. Is it? It's kind of not the worst in the world, actually. Make a full interior. No. I ain't got the time of day for that. It's a bit... It's slow. You know? What happens when I adjust that? Like, I want it to be a bit quicker. So I think that's making my acceleration better, but my top speed worse. Okay. Noted. That said, can we jank a bigger engine into this? I want more beans. I want the beans, and I want them now. Suddenly... not too bad in terms of pace. What does it look like with a twin transmission? Okay, you are clearly confused because that's not quite right. There we go. Yes, the upshift is horribly wrong. That's true. Sorry. Yep. Just putting my numbers in. Wait, I need to change the cylinder count. downshift as well. We'll increase the idle a bit. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. I haven't put a gunner sight on, but that's so much better. There seems to be a fight going on in chat for who gets the number 3 badge. You do you, guys. You do you. Firepower. Gunner's sight. Do I just cheese it? What if there was a little box? What if there was a little box? If we make that very small, go add-on structures. Oh my goodness. I think that needs to be at least somewhat thick. Oh my goodness. Horizontal. Where has the thickness gone? How strange. That is weird. Okay. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that it is just completely and utterly in there. How odd. Okay, let's put a box in. Put a box there. And we're going to remove the mirror. Take the edges, bring that down a bit. I think I'm going to bring the whole thing down just a tad. Take that off, use RHA off. Don't need any of that fancy stuff. Then you can just creep forward slightly. I'm going to take this face, split it there, shrink it down like so. Oh, that's the wrong widget. There we go. In. Okay, usability-wise, for me, that's good. Vibes-wise, still not perfect. Let's do that down there. Then we're going to go add on structures, put this on the ammo. We're just going to try and put a bit of a box around that so that you don't just see the ammunition, because that's a bit janky. I think we can all agree on that one. It's not a lot. It's just a little something to make it a little bit nicer in here. Let's turn off mirror. It's just a little bit of something. To be fair, you say it was only 6,000 Sprockbucks. That was like when we were just done with the hull. We didn't even have a turret on it. So for it to be only 16,000 now, and we're pretty much there, that's pretty crazy, actually. Only 10k on the functional components. I'm quite happy with. 6 degrees a second. How good of that is that? It's not bad. Obviously, this is going to absolutely melt as soon as it's shot. Whoa! But it's kind of working. Do we just need to make the whole turret a little bit wider? I mean, like, it's a bit of a... minor thing. I didn't do a lot, but it does kind of make it feel a bit better for me. Okay. Yeah. That's all right. It's not the end of the world that it's a bit odd. Now we don't have, look. All right. It is effectively unarmored whether I have rolled homogeneous or not, right? Why would I not just put everything off rolled homogeneous in this case? Like if I was using an actual armored vehicle, then yeah, sure. Why would I use just loads and loads of this? But we don't need it. You know? We just don't need it. Something that might look good, actually, here. This is on the mantlet, so we should be fine. Are you going to play ball? Yes! Fantastic. Okay, we're going to extrude this. Go bish bosh bosh out like that. Get rid of these. Bring this guy onto this turret face. And if we just make it a little bit wider and a little bit longer, I just want to kind of get this shape as it melds with the hull right. And then we extrude global positioning like that. Get rid of this entire circle. We can smooth it as well. It just looks a little more, just a tad more intentional that there's a gun here, you know what I mean? If we do horizontal as well. Yeah? That's a little bit more intentional. I like that. Boilerplate Billy. Yes. BPB. We'll do, let's go for it. Let's pick a year. 1953. Arabonkus. VPB 53. First person to put a chat message in 3, 2, 1. Give me a name. Is it a name or is Arabunka? What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. It just means Arabunkus. Sure. Arabunka. What does it? Alouette means something, doesn't it? Sure, we're going with that one. It was first. That's why. That's the entire reason. Can I just, like, get rid of all of the armor from these boxes? I worry that they've spawned with more than 5 mil. Is the yellow bird? Fair enough. Something else that I didn't actually do, which kind of could do a favor for this thing, is bit of a that, you know. Do you want to put a bit of this on your that? It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. This is a vehicle. A vehicle of all time. Right. Stop the recording. That'll have to do. That will have to do. Let's try it. That's not quite right. Fields. We're going to do so bad. We're going to do so bad. All right, here we go. Bosh! How many do we get? Oh my god, thousands! That's pretty good. That's what? 7? Nice. Okay. 7 of these things versus whatever they throw at us. The AI has been improved. Which I'm a little bit scared of, I must admit, because previously I could just go fast and they would miss me. Then they became lasers, and I think it has since been changed again to make it so that they have like a lead time on becoming laser beams. So it's gonna be interesting to see how we do. We are so quick now. Look at this thing go. Those light tanks are going to be serious problems. Ooh, such a close shot. Let's see if we can take a couple out. That looked like a decently close hit. Oh, God. The shell traces are a little bit harder to follow and see what's happening now, but it is looking pretty cool, to be honest. I like it. It's just, I'm not used to it. There we go. Another one bites the dust. You over there. Oh, that would look like a pretty good hit. Yeah, okay. They look dead. Oh my goodness. We're actually doing pretty good so far. Now, the heavy tanks are obviously going to be the problem. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Die, please. Did that kill him? No. Oh, it didn't. Oh, there goes my gun. And my allies are getting shot from the right, I'm gonna guess. What is actually doing that? Is it you? Getting mauled. We're getting absolutely massacred. It's turned all the way around. And we are now getting beansed. Come on. That looked like a decent hit. The no depression is more because the hull gets in the way. It's already kind of clipping with the front elements. It is a shame, but you can kind of hopefully see why I've done that. No! Ooh, I've dodged it. Gonna wait, gonna wait, gonna wait, gonna wait. No! He didn't suck! No! Oh, it's so Jova. It's so totally Jova. So totally Jova. That's a shame. Damn! I think we got what it takes. I think I just suck, is what's happened there. If someone's good at this game, I'd love to see what it looks like if you actually had the canvas cover on top of this tank. Oh my goodness. Hi. Oh, pretty good shot, but I think it bounced. That was good. Also pretty good, but bounced. There-ish. Ooh, right in the side. Did that do anything? Doesn't look like it. That looks like it's done something. Hopefully my allies are gonna do a good job there. Hi. Juking and jiving. Escape. 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 Come on. Ooh! What? What hit me? Where am I? Oh my goodness. The blueprint will be shared with the video. I won't post it just yet in case I make any more big changes before the video, which is potentially gonna happen. It's so much more difficult on here now. Oh my goodness. Previously, I would have absolutely mulched this mission. I've got to admit, 7 tanks felt very good when I started, but 7 tanks really doesn't feel like a lot now that we see what we're up against. Really feels like the meta has very much swapped from Speedy Gonzalez to one super heavy tank for this mission. Get in the depression. Get in the depression. Come on. Hide. Oh my goodness. So many things. I now have no fuel as well. I'm about to conk out and stop being able to move at all, which is bad, but we're just going to try and take out as many as we can with us. No. Rubbish. I am rubbish and washed and rubbish. Even more rubbish and washed. Come on. Come on, 0.1 litres of fuel. You can do it. That was a bounce. You're probably more killable. Out of fuel. Out of crew. No! You live. I'm surprised these guys can actually block these shells so easily. I thought we had... Oh. A better gun than this. How much penetration did we have? 142? They have 150 armor? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Oh, right. Okie dokie. What time are we on? We've been here for 3.5 hours. 180mm frontal. Jesus. For mid-war? That is pretty crazy. I think I'm going to call it there for the sake of my sanity. You will see more of this tank. It will be a video at some point in the coming week. Originally, the plan was today. Almost certainly not now. Yes. If you've enjoyed, thank you. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know. I'm doing this like it's a video, but it's a stream. I will hopefully see you all very shortly. It has been a one where I had literally no ideas when I went into this one, so if the build is a little bit off from the usual vibe and quality, then sorry. I just frankly wasn't really vibing with Sprocket, but I thought I would do the stream to see if it the vibe became of me, and the vibe did. So, fingers crossed, we've built something that you still